Yo, tell them where we at, bro.
We're in the ER, bro. I said everything's a go this weekend. This is where we're waiting for. This is where the fuck we end up in the ER, bro.
You know what I mean?
Getting so old, bro. So
Yes,
old.
sir. It's lit.
Alright guys, welcome to the channel.
Make sure you subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Smash the fucking bell. Oh, you can't curse.
No, you can curse.
You-
It's
yo.
YouTube. It's YouTube.
Come on, the kids, the youth.
What
the
kids
youth.
is watching this, bro?
Smash the bell.
Yeah.
Post notifications. Stay up tuned. That's not up tuned. What
Up
is
to
that?
date.
What-
Up to
yeah,
date.
yeah.
Up to date.
Smash the bell. Stay up to date with everything that's happening on this channel. If you want to be a good ball player, if you want your kids to learn some skills, or if you just want to have some fun watching basketball, which we all do, you know, get
Tune
this
in.
on House of Highlights. Come on, we
Tune
got
in.
good content here.
Tune in.
Okay, this is a bad choice. We're not gonna be able to get through this.
Today, we're going to talk about the events of leading up to me being in the hospital this summer. Like, as some of y'all know, on July 5th, the day after July 4th, I ended up in the hospital for 4 days in Presbyterian Columbia Hospital in,
Great now.
what was that, Washington Heights?
He's on the one.
Yeah.
In Washington Heights,
He's no longer great today.
New York for 4 days. So, yeah, we're going to talk about that. July 4th, I decided to drive down to New York to go see the guys
You already know.
from college, to just, you know, just chill. Like, my boy Steven was having a barbecue. He was on the grill.
DJ
at
Max
his house.
Skillet.
Yeah,
DJ Max Skillet.
DJ Max Skillet. So, first I went to my guy's house down in the Bronx first.
You already know.
And we just then drove over to Queens.
The worst borough.
We drove over to Queens to go check Steven. You know, he was chilling. You know, he was drinking.
Enjoying ourselves. The music was good.
Yeah,
You know.
Steven was DJing.
Steven, you know.
So that always goes good.
Yeah, no. A lot of SoundCloud
Yeah.
music.
But definitely, no, we was definitely having a good time. Steven was on the grill. And we probably ended up eating 10 hamburgers each.
Yeah, too many hamburgers.
Yeah.
We should have some other options.
Yeah, Dom had a glizzy too.
No, I did not have a glizzy.
Glizzy too.
That was Will.
Man.
Will definitely had.
Facts. Yeah, you know, we was just there, you know, enjoying ourselves. Got a ton of drinks, ton of burgers, like OD, and like way too much.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
definitely had way too much.
A lot of indulging. Like Niall said, we was having a good time at the barbecue with the guys. And then obviously it's July 4th, so it's time to let off some fireworks.
Yeah.
Shout out to
If-
Jabari.
And for y'all who are from Boston, not from New York, 4th of July is very different in New York. Like in Boston, they let off fireworks, like for sure, everyone does that. But in New York, every single house on
Every
the
street,
block,
yeah.
in every borough, has fireworks getting shot up into the sky.
It's a celebration.
Like, it looks like a war zone. Like, there's smoke everywhere, like the whole streets of the Bronx, the whole streets of Queens, of Harlem, like, they're all just smoked out.
Yeah.
Like, it's a war zone. Like, I've never seen that before. Never seen that. Like, on Stevens Street specifically. We went to go light up some fireworks. But after all that, we did make it home safe. I drove us home back to Queens. I keep saying Queens.
From
Queens. We don't stay in Queens.
Nah.
Never.
Always
But-
in the BX.
Back to the Bronx on the highway through all of that. After all of that, I just passed out. I was tired once I got home.
Yeah, Niles was.
They was still partying.
Niles was nodding out
They were
the
still
wheel.
partying. I fell asleep
It was rough.
on what's that Pokemon?
Oh, Snorlax.
Yeah,
the
your
Snorlax
Pokemon,
beanbag.
Snorlax.
Not even in the bed.
Yeah, but you know, since I'm in New York, I woke up the next morning. I was like, Dom, you gotta play basketball. I need you to come film.
Ooh.
Got to do it. You have
Bad
to do
mistake
it.
number
Have to
one.
do it. Have to do it. If you're in New York in the summertime.
Yeah.
And you're a baller.
Ball is it in the
Gotta
summertime.
find court. So that was the beginning of a crazy day.
Beginning of
right
the
there.
end.
We're going to day 2. We're going to day 2, July 5th. Hard day, bro. Hard. Not good. Not the best day. A good day, but not my best day.
But yeah, we already told them that we decided to play ball.
So I woke up.
Ready.
Ate like a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
To hold me over for like the next, I don't know, for breakfast and lunch. I don't know. I woke up, ate. I was like, Dom, we gotta go. Got dressed, and we were out like quick.
Hit the road fast.
So we went over to Riverside Park in Manhattan, Harlem.
No, Riverbank.
What did I say?
Riverside.
Oh yeah,
Riverside.
That's Tupac.
Yeah, with the Tupac line.
Right a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Riverbank in Manhattan. So we was there hooping for like 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like I said before.
We got there like 9.
Didn't drink enough water. Like it was hot, sweating a lot. I don't know. It was something that day.
Yeah.
Something that day. I've done it a million times, but just kept winning. They kept asking me to play. So obviously I got my film guy there. Can't turn it down. Like when you're winning,
you gotta stay on the court.
It's not that easy to just be like, all right, well I'm done.
Yeah.
Like all right, I'm gonna leave now. Like how often, if you're not from New York, how often are you gonna be playing on a New York court and winning back to back to
stay
back
on
games
the court for hours.
where people are asking you to play. If you know basketball and you know New York, you know that's not like such an easy thing to do.
No, you do not stay on that court. They do not want you
there.
there.
If you lose on a New York court, you might not be able to play again for like 3 hours.
Yeah. There's so many teams.
Put it in perspective. So, yeah, like, that all went well, but, like I said, towards the end, I started feeling some, like, lung pain or whatever. I just started feeling real tired. Like, imagine, you run like a
like full marathon,
like a 4K or a cross-country meet for like 3 miles, and your
lungs are
burning. But I felt that before. But this time it didn't go away. Because usually you feel that, you chill out.
Yeah, it starts recovering, yeah.
And then it goes away eventually. But with this, it just got continuously worse. So, I was actually happy when the games was over. Like, I left on a game winner, but I was like, I can't play anymore.
Yeah, it was just like, you didn't look too good. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you should drink some water.
Yeah, my whole shirt was drenched. And sweat.
And you just look like tired. Like
tired,
like not like I played a lot of basketball, but like tired. Like droopy, which is never like usually you just be like, I'm tired. You'll say it, but it won't like physically show.
Yeah.
But yeah, you looked a little worn out, but like not something to be alarmed about yet. It was just kind of like, here now, let's have some water. Like you should stay hydrated, kind of thing.
Tired, yeah.
Yeah.
And pain actually got worse after I was playing.
Yeah, when you stopped.
Yeah, because then I got the water and I was drinking and I was like,
that's when you started you started doing this and a little bit of grunting.
Yeah.
And then we went to Harlem to get some smoothies to try and be like, like
125th Street.
Yeah, like let's get some of the natural. Mm-hmm. Try and like maybe that's it. Maybe just like didn't have enough nutrients and this would be a good way to recover.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't even like wait in the smoothie spot. You were like, I need to go. You had to go find something.
I couldn't be inside because I just felt like I couldn't breathe indoors. Then I went outside and like on that street, if you've ever been there, like super populated.
Busy.
People smoking cigarettes, like
up and down,
smoking all types of stuff.
Incense on there from the hoteps out there.
Yeah.
Like
so you got all this in the atmosphere.
Every bus in the world letting exhaust out.
All the bus heat.
Yeah, like it's just in the middle of summer. Like it's just active outside.
Yeah. So definitely the pain was getting like crazy bad. But I was still trying to tough it out. Like I was waiting for Dom outside, and then I'm just like, at one point I was just like this. Leaned over on like some railing because it was too tiring to like stand up straight. So I'm just like this, and in my head, I'm like, stop complaining. Tough it out. Like tough it out. Like why are you being so dramatic? Like just tough it out. But and I'm still driving, right? Like I'm still driving us around. I'm driving from the basketball court to 125th Street and then 125th Street You
Yeah,
know,
back to my
I was
house.
happy when Dom finally showed up with the smoothies because I was like so tired and just
Oh yeah, and then I couldn't find you
Yeah.
for a while because you
Yeah.
were just like posted up in the most random
posted up.
spot.
Yeah.
And I saw you, and that's when I was like, oh man, this guy does not look good. Like maybe he needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Like it still wasn't like red flags yet. Like I mean, there was like little signs, but we didn't know like
yeah.
like what was
I
about
just
to
kept
happen.
chalking it up to just being super tired.
Yeah, like it's because you never had that before.
Right.
Like you never
Right.
had a collapse lung, and so like how do you know? And we were just like,
Right.
all right, like let's just get back
Never
inside.
guessed that.
Let's eat.
Yeah.
And let's rest and just watch like TV, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So then I finally found you, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah. Then I just got in the car and I was like,
yeah.
Like it's just one of those pains you just really can't describe unless you've had it.
Yeah.
Like you can't describe it. It's just a lot of pain on the inside. Your organs are like I don't even know, like throbbing. Like I don't know how else you can say it. But yeah, finally, man, I was so happy that I made it to Dom's house. It's like
Yeah, found
seemed
parking
like
kind of
it took
fast,
forever,
which
yeah.
is rare.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it was like,
illegal, but I was like, whatever. I
Yeah,
don't care.
wherever.
Like, I just need to stop. Like, I just need to get inside. And I was like happy at first, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go lay down. And I went to lay down,
oh,
and then I'm just like, first tried on my back.
yeah, that
Terrible,
was,
horrible. Pain.
yeah, you were like,
Yeah,
you kept going like, ah,
yeah,
like you kept making that sound, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's, why is he in so much pain?
yeah. Like your organs shifting, like throbbing.
Yeah.
Like just on both sides, the front and the back. My front hurt and my back hurt, like on the inside. And I tried flipping over. I tried being on my stomach. Nah,
Nothing was working.
good. And I'm like trying to fall asleep sitting up.
And that's
That's
like
a-
near impossible.
That's a
yeah.
little better, but I was still in a lot of pain.
Even in like without pain, that's
and
like
then,
a bad choice.
So we we have this joke, right, where we go like like we rap it like randomly. So you say a regular sentence, it do be like like you a rapper. And
It's
so
like you about to hit the cipher.
and so I'm moaning in pain and I'm like and Dom it's from Michael are like
Just messing with you, yeah.
I'm like-
Because we're like, yo, it's gonna go away.
I'm
Like,
like
yeah, we're like,
I'm serious. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to like tough it out. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
it's gonna eventually go away. This is gonna go away.
Yeah,
I
this
just need to
will
rest.
subside eventually.
I
Yeah.
need to rest. So we got home at like from the court maybe 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 o'clock-ish,
6 o'clock.
yeah.
And I'm the whole time there. I'm just trying to fall asleep. I took a shower. And I felt a little better.
Yeah.
But
And you were like bouncing around, like you were back on the beanbag, on the couch, in the chair.
Yeah, I was bouncing around. Yeah.
Went to the room, like
yeah.
you just couldn't like
Yeah.
stop.
I was like, let me try the chair. Let me try
Yeah.
the Snorlax.
You were just like circling around.
Try to mat. It was all bad, and I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we're us idiots. Are
and
like,
then Dom's like
it's like for hours.
Yeah.
Like, trying to like make you laugh, and you wouldn't laugh, or you would try to laugh, and you'd be like, yeah. And I was like,
Now this one is bad because when I took a shower, I like threw up.
oh
In the
yeah,
toilet.
in the toilet.
I threw
yeah.
up like a lot. Like I threw up the smoothie. I threw up
Everything you had.
Everything,
The
yeah.
burgers from the day before,
Yeah,
like
the 12 burgers I ate. So
hey, shout out to Steven again on the grill, yo.
Steven with them burgers.
The burgers was good.
Steven with them burgers. So.
You know, Steven's good with the burgers.
So that's when I knew it was like it was something a little bit more
Yeah.
than first thing I thought was like heat exhaustion
Yeah.
type sickness.
Because you can
Something
throw
like
up from that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I figured it was. And then I tried to wait a little bit longer and I was like, nah. And it was like one more time was like the last straw because I was like, and Dom was like, and I was like, nah. I was like, nah, it's serious, bro. Like, I think I really gotta go to the hospital. Like, I have to go. But in my head, I'm like, damn, I really don't want to go.
Yeah.
Like, is it really worth it? Do I really have to go?
Not
Or
a
can I
big-
just sleep it off?
The big moment was when you started banging the table.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's when I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
this guy's like really in pain.
Yeah.
Like you'd never done something like that before.
Right,
I was
yeah.
like, normally Niles would be like, hey, this is bothering me and has a solution. But I'm like, he's found no solution today.
Yeah.
And then you started like really getting frustrated because it wouldn't go away.
Yeah,
Like,
like punching
you're not like
the-
upset. It's just more like Like, can this just stop? It hurts that much.
Yeah.
And then you were laying, I think you were laying on, and then I think you were sitting up, sort of laying on the Snorlax beanbag. But you were like, like, I mean, just straight, like,
I was more,
like
yeah.
your face already had looked like sunken in,
Yeah.
and you had looked bad. And then I was like, Niles, I think we should go to the hospital. And you were like,
No, I said that.
did you?
Yeah, because you were like, you did like.
Oh yeah, you were like, I think I want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then I was like, are you sure?
First, I was in the start like, and then I went to the table to try to
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
from like on the
Propped
table,
up.
and then that's when I was hitting the table.
Yeah.
because I was mad that it was hurt so much.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
trying
yeah,
to-
you were just bringing it up as a suggestion.
Remember
but we
we
didn't go yet.
were trying to watch TV.
Yeah,
we were trying to
yeah.
watch The Wire. And I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
focus. That's one of my favorite shows.
That's what I was
couldn't
like. I was
focus.
like, this is Niall's show, like,
Yeah.
and he's not into this at all.
Yeah.
Like he's not even remotely listening
No.
to the screen, like nothing.
No.
Yeah, and then you brought it up. We didn't even go yet. You brought it up as a suggestion, like maybe I should go to the hospital.
Yeah, I think I gotta go.
And then I was like, I asked you, and then we didn't react on it yet. We waited a little bit longer. Then you did one more of those like banging things on the table, and then I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
like
gotta go.
the Uber's on the way.
Yeah.
I need your insurance card, like all
Yeah,
your documents that we need for the hospital.
Luckily, I came prepared with all of that.
Yeah, you had everything.
I had
You're like,
everything,
you're like, it's in that bag, and I'm like, all right,
Insurance,
I'll find
ID,
it.
Credit card, everything.
So then,
everything.
yeah, we get in the Uber.
But first, you were like, which one you want to go to?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Gotta be a good one, bro. Because in my
Yeah.
head, I'm thinking, don't be a menace to society. Them
Yeah.
hospital scenes with a bad hospital and you there waiting.
Oh, for hours.
Forever and
Yeah.
ever and ever. And by the time they see you, like, you already
Yeah,
died.
you're already half
You
dead,
already
yeah.
died. Like, that's what
Yeah.
popped into my head. So I'm like, no, the best hospital, you know.
Oh, that's when I called my mom.
Yeah, take
and I
me
was
there.
like, Mom, where, like, Niles is experiencing, like, lung pain. What's the best hospital for that? And then she texted my cousin, who was like, go to New York Presbyterian. And so then I was like, okay, cool. So then, which was lucky, because, like, I live so close.
Right.
So, like, getting there took us, like, no more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was in and out.
Yeah, you were, like, at that point, you weren't even, like, fully conscious. Like, you were kind of, like, just, like, I was, like carrying you a bit, like this is where we're going, and you're like,
Yeah.
like wherever. I just need to feel better. Wherever you take me, please. Then we had to like get you signed in at the front desk, and that took a little bit of a while.
It wasn't the worst because we did go late at night, so it wasn't the worst.
Yeah,
Where it was like we had to wait like in a super big. Like, it was like
you were the
it
only
wasn't
guy
that-
waiting, really,
yeah, it
in the
wasn't
waiting
that
area.
bad. That part was not that bad.
Yeah,
Getting in.
getting admitted was easy.
Yeah, and then I went to the bathroom. I threw up again,
Yeah,
and I felt a little better.
that's when I got. Yeah, I was like starting as much of the paperwork as I could for you,
Yeah.
and then whatever you knew, I just let you fill it out.
Yeah, I felt a little better after I threw up then, and then they let us in.
Yeah, we got in real quick.
What did they do next?
Remember, we sat down right away,
Yeah,
like you walk into the emergency room,
yeah,
and like all the rooms were taken, but there was like we were sitting in the hallway for a little bit, waiting for the doctor to come, just like ask you preliminary questions. And that was when the doctor came and explained that bell thing. Remember, he was like, "It's like your heart is like a bell, and the inside part of it, when you lay down, does it hurt?" And you were like, "Yeah." That's exactly what happened. When I laid down,
terrible.
it hurt so much.
Yeah,
And then he was like, "That sounds like it could be a collapsed lung, but possibly not."
yeah.
Oh, and we didn't even bring that up. Like, this is happening in the midst of COVID, so that was another reason why we didn't go to the hospital right away. We're like, oh man, did we get COVID out there?
Yeah, but then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, how would I get COVID in one day
like
and
immediately.
get super sick in just a few hours?
Yeah. But
that
like,
wouldn't make sense.
we had that thought.
Yeah.
But also, like, service in the hospital due to COVID was slow.
It was tough.
Because just like the hospitals are super busy.
Yeah, but once I got there, you know, they did all the tests. Like
Yeah.
the piss test, which I threw up again while I was doing the piss test.
It's like every time you saw a toilet, you were like, here we go.
Well, I wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like it
felt better?
Yeah, to do it because holding. I don't even know how it works, but I was just in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, did the piss test, threw up. Then you know they gotta put the
IV.
IV in you, stick the needle in you. You know, I hate needles, but I was in so much pain, I didn't care.
Yeah, you were like, go ahead.
I hate needles, I hate shots, all that, but I did not
Yeah.
care. Like that day, those 4 days, I didn't care at all. Like I was in so much pain, I was just like anything It don't even matter. Like I
Yeah.
don't even feel this right now. And so, that was a long wait though. From that point, once
Yeah.
they did the test, then we were waiting there for hours.
Yeah, remember they put you in
Yeah.
the bed,
Yeah.
but they didn't even have rooms available. Your bed to start was in the
I was
hallway.
in the hallway, yeah, waiting.
And you've already showed that clip, like the one I got of you,
Yeah,
like in the
yeah,
hallway where we're like
One's great.
trying to like laugh a bit.
I mean, we were laughing.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we was having fun, but
there was
like
a lot of pain.
Yeah.
I was getting tight.
trying
Just
to
'cause
like
waiting
make the
for
best
so
out
long.
of it. I mean, hours.
Yeah.
Like that was the craziest thing. Was like I was there that night with you for mad long, and then I remember like it got so late. I was like, yo, I gotta go home because I have to go to work tomorrow, and we have like a 6 a.m. call time.
Yeah.
And so then I dipped, but it was like.
But you were there till like 4.
Yeah. I pretty much like didn't go to bed. I
Yeah,
went
4 or
home
5
to
in the morning.
change and shower and straight to work.
Mhm.
And then literally the whole day I'm just like, yo, make sure he's alright in the hospital. Like I'm like, yo, it just looks so like
Yeah.
it just I've like ever since I've known you, you've just been always like super fit, in shape, like ready to ball. And I was like, this guy looks like he's like losing weight by the minute. Like it was like, that's why I had to get you on fluids and stuff. Like I was like, it just looked like a whole different person.
Yeah, like my voice changed.
Yeah.
I couldn't control it. Like my voice
Yeah, it sounded
couldn't
different.
go to a certain level. Like
You,
it
like-
was so
Yeah, you were like whispering.
not just raspy, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it
like
was,
you.
losing, like deflating. Like I
Yeah.
felt like that's what it felt like. Like I was deflating.
Yeah, like
And then they were actually like a deflating balloon, but they were actually like then putting their hands on my chest.
oh,
They're
and they're
"You feel that?"
pressing.
And they're like, that's air in your chest, and they're pushing it, like kind of like a whoopee cushion, and then like pushing the
Yeah.
air like all around. They're like, cause that's. But they came back and they said, oh, you have a collapsed lung.
Yeah, but they
Um,
were worried that some of it could have been like
like worse.
air was coming out of your lung cavities,
Yeah.
and that would mean you had like a punctured lung. They were like worried about that, or
Yeah.
that like gases were coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, like a different
and
organ.
filling up
Yeah.
the like chest cavity.
Yeah.
So like literally your body was getting inflamed.
Yeah, because they said definitely it was a collapsed lung. Once
Yeah.
they came back and like did all the tests, like the X-rays, all that, MRIs, all that, but they were like, but we don't know. Like it could be worse. It could
Yeah, like
be
it could be something
from your
else.
stomach gets mixed into your lung.
Yeah,
some
like
other
the gases
organ.
from your stomach, because
Yeah.
those are like super toxic.
Yes.
And if it contaminated
It'd be
your
an
lungs,
infection.
in your
A
lungs.
worse infection, yeah. So they're like, and we might have to operate on you if that's the case.
Yeah, they couldn't figure out where the air was coming from. That was like the big concern.
Yeah.
Was like how clean was the air
Mhm.
that was coming into contact with your lungs?
Right.
Because your lungs' air is like super clean. That's what they were telling you.
Yeah.
But like your stomach's is not at all.
Yeah, or any other organ.
Yeah, like
other,
it's just all designed to like break down food, clean your body out, and that's not the clean air. That's not clean at all. And so when they said that, that's when things got super.
I could see that they were worried.
Yeah,
Like,
they had concern on
that
their
the doctors
face,
were worried.
and we're like, if the doctors are worried, what should we be worried about?
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do? I
Yeah.
mean, you just gotta lay there and deal with it. Take
and
whatever
that took a while.
whatever
You didn't
it
get
is.
that information until like
A few hours.
yeah.
Once I was like right before you left.
Yeah, they shared
So
some of that.
3 a.m, and it's crazy too because when you're in that state, kind of everything can affect you, like just breathing heavily.
Yeah, like one like sigh.
Because we were watching TV and we were watching like this forensics crime show, and it was like getting stressful for me to watch. And I watch like horror movies, those crime shows all the time. I don't care. It didn't bother me. But when I was there, my heart started beating faster watching the show, and that just was causing more pain to my lungs. And like I had to ask the person next to me to like change the channel because I couldn't handle watching the crime show because it was just too much. My heart was beating too fast, too much pain doing that. So yeah, it's crazy because like anything can affect a little bit of stress can affect you in like that state, like too much stress, laughing, like worrying,
Like
overthinking.
any major shift.
Yeah, any anxiousness, like anything like that. Someone else yelling in
That
like,
was
a room next to
That
you.
was the thing I was going to bring up next, was that because we're in the ER,
Yeah.
it's just
A lot going
nothing but chaos
In New
around
York,
us.
Washington Heights, the day after July 4th.
Yeah, like it was like prime time. Like you're gonna hear some crazy stuff in there.
Yeah.
You wanna cut it? It's 10 minutes.
Yeah.